Are you a homeowner that's wondering if now is the right time to sell? With so many things up in the air, like rising interest rates and talks of a recession, many homeowners are wondering if they should go ahead and put their house on the market. These are some things that I'm currently hearing from my clients who are wondering if right now is the time to sell. A lot of sellers are worried that they've missed the run on the equity, that buyers will take advantage of them, that there's no reason to list their home because rising interest rates have brought many buyers out of the market. They also feel like they should still get the equity that their neighbor got who sold their house probably about a year ago, and that equity is no longer the same. Can you relate to any of them? I'd love to hear in the comments below because I'd love to talk to you individually about all of the different things that may be stopping you from selling your home that maybe I can alleviate. So let's get right into my opinion of whether or not I think you should sell your home or not. I know you're not going to be happy with this answer, but it depends. Every situation is absolutely different and individual. So the first thing I try to tell my sellers when they come to me with questions about selling their home is they need to first find their why. There are so many reasons why people decide to sell their home, and each situation is completely different. Finding the reason why you want to sell will also let you know how aggressive you want to be with your pricing and maybe the other terms you're going to offer your potential buyers. This will ultimately help you figure out whether right now is a good time to list or if you should wait a little bit. There's a lot of talk right now about whether we're in a buyer's market or a seller's market. I hear it every day. Some people say we're definitely in a buyer's market. Other people say we're definitely in a seller's market. We are definitely still in a seller's market, but we are continuing to shift into a more balanced market, which may make it seem like we're in a buyer's market. But we need to remember that buyers are having a hard time right now as well because of the interest rates. So we're not quite there yet. Remember that although there are more houses on the market today than there were in the last year or two, there are still fewer homes on the market today than there were pre-pandemic days. In the past 2 years, we saw historic levels of demand and constraints, which led to homes going up in value at a record pace. While some overheated markets may experience price depreciation over the coming years, experts are actually forecasting that most communities will experience equity gain over the coming year. While Vegas probably falls in line with one of those overheated markets, we will probably see some price depreciation because of that. Most homeowners in Vegas did gain about $82,000 year over year for Q2 2022. And like I said, every situation is different, and this is where it's important for you to get a net sheet that your realtor will provide to you, which will show you exactly what your takeaway will be after all of your fees and splits from the sale of your home. So even though many potential sellers feel that they've missed the run on their equity, there's still a lot of equity to be gained, and we're seeing that a lot of homeowners in the Vegas Valley have a lot of equity within their real estate portfolio. By the way, if you're new to my channel, my name is Lisa Lopez, and I'm a real estate consultant in the Las Vegas area. I specialize in luxury real estate, and I have a passion of helping busy families just like yours achieve the American dream of home ownership through my concierge approach to real estate. For more videos like this one, be sure to subscribe to my channel below. No matter how unstable the real estate market may seem, remember that there's always someone who must move. People are always getting new jobs, having to leave for their jobs, expanding their families, shrinking their families, they're getting divorced, people are dying. So people always have to transact real estate. My advice to those sellers who are stressing over not being able to sell because of rising interest rates is to find creative ways to change the terms up to make your property more attractive or purchasable by a buyer. You can offer to buy down their rate, you can offer to pay closing costs, and you can also offer design credits to the buyer. You and your real estate agent can mull over a multitude of ideas of how to entice a buyer to your property. So should you decide that now is the right time to sell your house, you can expect to do some of the things or one of the things that I listed above. And you should also expect your house to be on the market for a few extra days than what we've been used to seeing. But again, don't let that scare you into not selling your home. Because as you can see here in the graph below, the blue bars are the pre-pandemic average days on market, and the green is during the pandemic. And the orange is August 22, which is the point at which the days on market began to tick back up. And as you can see that although the days are starting to inch back up, we are still below pre-pandemic days of days on market. In a market that's shifting, the most important thing to start your listing off successfully will be pricing. Even though both buyers and sellers talk a lot about rising interest rates and falling prices, there are still sellers out there who believe that they should still be getting the same price that their neighbor got over a year ago. This is not true anymore, and it is a recipe for disaster when you're listing your home. You never want to be chasing the market. You want to be ahead of it. And your listing can get stale dated, and people will look at your listing in a different way when you've priced it improperly. Trust me, they seem to get a stigma on them, and buyers just don't like it when they see that a seller seems to be greedy. It's really important for sellers to remember when they're looking at the last sold comp in their neighborhood, that house actually went under contract sometimes 30, 45, 60 days ago. In a shifting market, 60 days can mean a lot on your price. So you have to be able to be realistic when you're looking at the comps that have been sitting out there. Remember to look at how long that house sat on the market, maybe how long that house took to go from being under contract to closing at the escrow table. All of those things are really important to remember because, like I said, those homes, they actually went under contract sometimes up to 60 days ago, and that price just no longer is the right price for your home. As you can see, proper pricing is definitely key, and you and your real estate professional should be able to discuss this and figure out the right price so you're not chasing the market. Buyers haven't disappeared, they are still out there, and if you price your home correctly, I promise you, your house will eventually sell. It just takes proper pricing and a lot of patience. If you're a seller and you're looking to get top dollar for your home, make sure you check out one of my listing strategy videos on my playlist, or you can click on one of the video cards around me. Until next time, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to get notified every time I drop a new video. See you on the next one.